Welcome to the show this week, guys. So I wanted to ask you, motherfuckers. Let me see what you think. So, what is something that you always wanted to rock but you couldn't?
Well, okay. Well, what do you mean by couldn't? Like I couldn't afford it, or it wasn't gonna look right.
Let's go with like that shit was dope, but you knew you couldn't rock it. Like as in. Like,
oh, okay. Yeah, I couldn't pull it off, right? Okay.
Fuck, dude.
So many choices.
I feel like there's a lot of stuff I shouldn't have rocked. Like honestly. Because I had the high top Supras. I had the fucking the fat DCs that had me looking like baby shoes. Apparently, allegedly board shorts. Open quote. Fucking board shorts.
Swim trunks?
Neon green pen. Dude, I'm just naming all the shit that I wore that I shouldn't have rocked. So I got a long list. I mean, let's see. I have a Batman jacket that makes me look like fucking Batman. It's got a cape and shit.
Dude, you're lying. Why do you even own that?
Dude, because it was like $40, and I was like, dude, I need that shit.
You need that
shit. You bought it. You bought it as an adult?
No, it was like in middle school. I was just fat in middle school, so it still fits me now. Let's see. As far as stuff I knew I couldn't rock, it would probably just be like, I always thought I was too fat to wear like denim jackets and shit. I always thought that was played out. Like for me in particular, because it's like me, I would be wearing denim jackets with like plaid shorts and shit. So like I knew for that it just would not look good, even though the shit I did wear was ugly. Cowboy boots. I was never gonna wear no fucking cowboy boots to school.
You rock some cowboy boots, bro.
Just on like Cowboy Day when it was acceptable and no one was gonna be racist to me.
That shit gave you height, man.
Yeah, they did. That is true. Hey, you got a few months. I mean, let me think of more because I got a bunch.
I think for me it would be like, I don't know if you remember the bathing ape like jackets that used to be around in middle school, the ones that you could zip up all the way.
Oh yeah.
I wore that one time, and after that one day I saw myself in the mirror and I was like, this is not for you, son. You cannot do this. No matter how you look, no matter what body you got, this is absolute fucking horrible. And the shoes too. And I fucked with the shoes heavy when they first came out, but Jesus Christ, man, those fucking jackets. I zipped it up all the way one time. That was just stupid.
Yeah, dude. I got probably like in middle school, high school. No, it had to be middle school because I was younger. I got this white like puffer vest. I look like a fucking marshmallow and shit, right? But it was so fucking fly, dude. And I was talking to this girl. Y'all know who. I was talking to this girl. And I sent her a picture of me in this puffer vest. And dude, I felt so fly too. I was like posing and shit.
Hell yeah.
And she hits me back up like, is that your vest? I'm like, yeah. Oh, it kind of makes you look fruity. That shit stayed in my closet the rest of its fucking life.
Damn.
Oh, damn.
I was like, wow, bro. She was like, you look like a fruit. I was like, word.
She called you. Wow. She called you the F word, bro.
Dude, she said fruit. Like, she said fucking fruit.
What fucking fruit has the white?
So yeah, I ain't never rocked it, dude. I never rocked that thing. I was glad when I sent that shit to Goodwill. Let me tell you.
You know he's lying, bro. He still has that shit.
Oh yeah, he's ready. He's ready for when it comes back into style.
John believes in second chances.
I'm about to have that with some baggy pants, fucking white Timbs, dude. Just wait till I move to New York.
What I always wanted to rock was one of those. You remember what the white boys used to wear, the surfers with like the white seashells.
Yeah.
I always wanted to wear those, bro. But I was brown skinned, so I couldn't wear that shit.
Right.
Like, do you remember that shit that you did, Art, with us, like as like little characters, where you made me and John look like fucking goddamn ghouls?
We all looked how we actually looked, dude.
Wow. Wow. You right there, you should have put one of those fucking necklaces on too.
Yeah,
might as
that
well.
should have been fly, dude.
Dude, wait, you guys always talk shit about that picture, and I wish I still had it because that picture is an actual picture of me. All I did was trace it.
I think I still have it.
Yeah, I think I have it too somewhere.
I think I still have that shit.
Dude, all I did was trace my own picture, so fuck off.
We'll see. Hold on.
It's not my fault that I look like a star, bro.
Right.
You fucking pussy, bro.
in the same vein as your little seashell necklaces, I used to get. I know I have a few somewhere, dude. You remember like those leather spike bracelets?
Oh
I
my
used to
God.
I used to love those shits, dude, but I was like, I'm not white. Like, I'm not gonna wear this shit to school. Like, I know I still have a few though, because I would wear them like out of school, but I was never gonna go like walk into those doors with a spike. It was like big. It was just a thick leather bracelet with fucking spikes and studs and shit.
Dude,
I remember that.
You seem like the stud type of motherfucker, bro. Did you have studs on your pants ever or no?
Yeah, dude, I had black denim ones, and there was like studs. Like, instead of stitching, it was just studs on the pockets and shit.
You're a fucking fruit, bro.
Oh yeah, dude. I got like, this was like 7th grade, so that destroyed my self-esteem. She was just like, you look like a fruit. I'm like, oh word.
Oh, so I'm never wearing this shit again, huh?
Yeah, man, like that shit cut hard.
I always wanted one of those fucking belts with the neon sign and shit, you know? The one that fucking,
word.
Dude, that one, I don't think I could pull that one off. There, I sent the picture.
Why are you guys...
But like the new eras, the fitteds and shit.
Bro, that's a real picture of me, bro.
Dude.
If you
From
can find that
when,
picture,
bro?
if you can find that picture, then I'll shut up about it.
God, dude, I don't have it anymore though. But I would put it out. I put it on my life, like real shit. That's a real picture of me,
Dude.
Whatever, bro. All right, so
dude, that's foul. Like you knew what you were doing too the whole time. I know.
You felt that shit. He's like, hell
bro,
yeah.
Edward, I even got your fucking little goatee and shit, bro. Like, that's what it looked like.
No. I'm just saying, me and John obviously look like we're real people, you know?
Yeah, dude, I don't know who the hell that is, bro.
I gave John a fucking Hitler mustache, bro.
Dude, why am I so white?
Yeah,
bro?
John's so fucking pale,
I think
bro.
that was
He's
the
so
joke,
pale.
though. It was that was the joke, you know? Like, John thinks he's black, so like I had to make him white.
Yeah, that wasn't the joke on my end. You didn't tell me that. Shit, you did not leave that. That was not at the production meeting, dude. This whole thing's a fucking joke to you,
dude. Honestly, I think it's a good ass fucking trace of all those pictures that I have.
I mean, it's a good picture. It's just I don't know where you pulled that fucking magical mystical art from, because that ain't this fucking dude I know.
Hey, we'll release a picture and we'll let people decide. See who really looks like who.
Oh my!
Yeah,
no, that's not fair. That's not
dude.
fair because people aren't gonna believe that that's me because I'm fat now. So like,
dude,
that's bullshit.
I never
bro.
believed it was you. I still don't believe it's you. That's gotta be fucking
bro, I don't give
cousin,
a fuck. That's
Andy.
me, bro.
That's
me,
bro.
Dude, that picture, I took it at Encore on the bus, bro. A girl took it of me.
Oh, no wonder, dude. What the fuck?
There had to be some editing involved before she sent it over to you, nigga.
Oh my god, bro. Look how perfect my hair is, though. Real shit.
I can't believe that.
My fucking lineup is fresh, son. I even got lipstick on.
I can't believe that shit, dude.
I can see that.
Foul.
You painted yourself some tint right there.
Dude, I look fly, bro. Fuck you guys. You guys are just mad.
I am pretty mad.
All right, so let's continue.
Mad.
How would you feel if you walk into a girl's house and the fridge has moldy food in it?
I walk into a girl's house and a girl got moldy food. Damn. See, now we're at an impasse. Do I like her enough to help her clean it?
Do you tell her though? Are you gonna tell her?
Oh, I mean, you have to tell her if she's got moldy food. If she's like, "Hey, I'm gonna make you some dinner," and it's got fur, I'm gonna be a little turned off at that point. Yeah, no, I guess it depends what it is too. She got moldy cheese or something. Like, we've all got moldy cheese and shit. But if she's got like Tupperware dishes from like 2 weeks ago's dinner, that's gonna be a problem.
You got to check everything else at that point. Make sure she's wearing the same underwear.
If it's moldy, yeah, check if she's not wearing the same underwear. Check all this, because you never know.
I think you have to say
with her consent, though, right?
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, look, honestly, if you see the fridge and then you're still trying to get in her pants, you're a trooper.
You are.
You're down bad. You're down bad.
Yeah, you're real down bad. If you got moldy apples in there.
That sounds like some John shit, though.
I'd probably, hey, don't worry, just cut it off, baby. It's all good.
Just cut it off.
Cut it off. I'll eat around it.
Yeah, wait, we've all been through tough times. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, I feel you, man.
I don't know. I feel like if like her whole fridge is just moldy, like that's some dirty shit. You might as well just throw it away. Like if she has like
throw the whole fridge away.
Like yeah, throw the whole thing away, bro. Like why do you even have vegetables in there? Like you fucking got inspired one day, like yeah, I'm gonna eat better, and then you never ate your vegetables. Like you dumb broad.
Word.
What are you doing?
That shit's right next to the McDonald's bag and shit.
Yeah, like right next to the moldy ass barbecue. Like
yeah, yeah. I mean. And I guess life, life gets to all of us, but we all know the dishes that you open up and they fucking stink from the other side of the room. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like,
yeah, there's no way you don't smell, you don't smell that shit or see it, Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, just toss it out. I guess it could be like an activity, like, hey, what's up, girl? Let's toss all this out. And I'm going to toss you up.
You guys are stupid. Okay. So... did Amber Heard and Johnny end the Me Too movement?
Damn, you know what? They that was a killing blow. That it's on the way to the mat and it's not getting up after 10. That's probably how it is, cause yeah, I don't know. If anyone actually killed it, it was her, because she made herself not credible. Like now she just opened the floodgates. Which is good. I mean, at the end of the day, we all want it to be credible, but she definitely like ended. Now we're gonna think twice when people are accused.
I think it's a good thing that it happened that way, because we should always question it. I don't think it should be believed. A lot of people lose fucking careers or their entire fucking life after just being accused of doing some bullshit like that. So.
Right.
I mean, she definitely took away from the ones who are like getting abused and are in fucking trouble right now. But again, if it's really happening, then it's really happening. I don't think there's a way to kind of avoid that. But she did present like a lot of women now with more problems of even trying to come forward because she's a lying bitch. And it's just everybody's gonna second question it, of course. But again, if it's happening, then you shouldn't have an issue with like. You shouldn't have an issue with it. Like if it's obviously proven, then it's there.
Yeah, I think this brings up some. I read something the other day, and it was like the shit that men are judged for. Like regular life shit, and a lot of dudes have issues with like kids. Like if they're taking their own kids to the park, like all the moms are just like, "Hey, who are you?" type of shit. Like you're assumed to be a bad actor right away just because you're a dude with some kids. And this story I read where he was with like his niece or whatever, and oh no, he wasn't with his niece. There was a niece that was a little bitch too. She was just like, oh, he made a comment about me, and the cops came, and she was like, oh, I'm just kidding, like shit like that. But this particular one, he worked at like a school. And this 12-year-old girl like went up to one of the teachers and she's like, oh yeah, he made a comment about my boobs or something, like something small, and they fired him the next day. And the next day she shows up like, oh, where is he at? Like, oh no, we fired him. Oh, I was just kidding. Like, bro.
You little bitch.
Oh, he said he didn't even want to go back because of all the fallout from that shit. So imagine, dude, like you get your career ruined because little prepubescent girls having a joke. Like they take that shit serious. So it's just like, I would hope, and obviously that's a different situation. I feel like people don't fuck around when little kids say stuff like that, which is worse. But when it comes to the Me Too type of stuff, I think it will definitely be looked at more. There'll be more scrutiny behind it now that Amber Heard did all this, for sure.
Fair enough. I agree. I concur.
Yeah.
I mean, same. Yeah. I just to me, I laugh at the people that are like, yeah, like. Fuck Amber Heard, fuck the, go Johnny, like, she was lying, because now those same girls are going to end up like, oh no, like you should believe women whenever they say that this is happening. Like now they just threw an entire fucking wrench in this whole shit that they had going, because it was a snowball effect. Like people were actually going down for this shit.
Yeah.
So
So there's a lot of like student athletes in college that go down like for some white girl felt rejected because a black dude wouldn't fucking give her dick, and then he ends up fucking losing his scholarship and has to go to jail for this shit, you know? And she's like, "Oh no, I was just upset." Like, come on, son, you need to go to jail too. You need to go to jail for a good amount of time to reflect on the dumbass shit you thought was funny.
Yeah, and I think they are aren't they pushing some shit like that? Like now they're actually gonna punish false accusers or whatever.
Yeah, well, yeah, they're gonna see it as like you pretty much lying on the stand, you know? So perjury, pretty much.
Yeah, I've always thought that was necessary because I mean, that some of them just go wild with that just to do it, and that's messed up, man.
Yeah, you take away from the actual people, girls, or even men who actually go through that shit. Like you're taking away from that because you felt you would deserve something when in reality you didn't. And now you should have to serve some prison time and see what it's really like. How a statement can really fuck somebody's life up like that.
Yeah, for sure. You need to be held accountable for that because I mean, you can't just ruin someone's life like that and apologize, you know?
Yeah, no. Oh my bad. My bad. They put you in jail and beat the shit out of you. But
yeah,
good, right?
I didn't know they were gonna do that.
Yeah, nah, fuck that.
Okay, well, I want to run another one by you guys. There's a dad that's incarcerated currently that wishes to be temporarily released to visit his daughter's funeral. What do you think?
That's not really out of the ordinary. What'd he do?
Yeah,
that was my next question.
You know what? The article didn't say what he did, what he was in for, but let's just say murder.
Okay, yeah, I think it depends on the harshness of the crime because I know they do allow you to go like to funerals and stuff for close family members.
Yeah, you get like day privilege, don't you? Like, or like you have to put in for that shit and you have to have like good behavior. I mean, if it's his daughter's funeral, then I feel like he should be able to go. Of course, under supervision, you know, they shouldn't just be like, "Oh, hey, come back at 12," you know.
Yeah, it gets fucky if he's like a mass murderer or something, but I guess, cause you know, I get it. Like we're all human and we all need that type of interaction, that closure or whatever. But I feel like at a certain point you eliminate your humanity, like depending on the crime, you know. Yeah. I think, you know, so I would say if it's like a serial killer or something, I'm not gonna let him go see his mom, bro. Like, nah, that's cool. Nah, denied.
Yeah, you're good. You can live stream it if you want, but that's as far as you're gonna get.
I mean, maybe like we got to think about like prison sentences. So like a drug trafficker, I guess, maybe if he ain't got no bodies on him.
Because I don't see the well, I do see the dangers of it potentially. You know, them being able to like run and shit. But again, if you're under strict supervision, then I don't think it should be an issue for you to go and see that, you know, be there. And as long as everybody knows that like this guy's in jail, like don't go up to him, just let him do his thing and then bounce. But if he has multiple bodies or he's done some type of domestic terrorism attack or some shit like that, like nah, you lost your privilege to the real world a long time ago. So
yeah, exactly. Like it's like, you know, I want to go see you, but like you're in jail. Like you should have thought about that shit. You know, you're in prison. You should have thought about that shit. What about you, Art?
I mean if I put myself in their shoes, of course I would want to be let out. But man, dude, it's just I don't know because I don't know enough about it in the sense of like when they let you out temporarily, like is there somebody watching you or is it kind of like, hey, you better come back here by 9 or we're gonna fucking have a search warrant for your arrest and then you get an extra 3 months? Like I don't know, I might take those extra 3 months.
Like a detail. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you have to at least be supervised because why wouldn't they just bounce? What if it's not even their daughter?
They do that in I think Brazil. They do it and they give you like a week of freedom. Like, you know, and like the year they give you a week of freedom to go and do whatever you got to do, your family affairs or whatever it is, and then you just come back. And I mean, I haven't really looked into it, but the ones that I have seen, they go live their life for the week and then they just kind of go back to jail. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if you could trust a lot of people to do that. And again, you know, maybe it should be some extreme consequences if you don't come back when you're supposed to. I think that's something that should be, kind of, again, unless the crime is heinous, then no.
Right.
But if it's not too bad, then why not? Like just let them go do their thing. But if they do anything else, like I don't know, automatic death penalty, automatic life, something crazy, so that way they don't. That's not a thought in their mind. Like, oh, I'm gonna run. Like, I'm just gonna do what I gotta do, and then I'm just gonna go back.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that because I know this just brought up a random ass memory, but I'm pretty sure I covered a story about it was a dude that like he was getting escorted back to prison after a visit or something, and he escaped from the car. I don't know if he beat the guards or whatever, but I know he like the way he escaped was through that car that was on the way back. So I think they do have to have like a security detail or whatever. But if they're gonna escape, that's like the perfect time to do it.
Oh yeah, especially during transport.
Yeah, and I don't know if this is the same story, but this is another one that popped up in my head just now, where the dude he did go like to his brother's funeral or something, but then he just ran and they didn't find him for like 3 weeks.
Oh shit!
So I guess you have to take into account whatever it is. I mean, it could be like cops on him with them, whatever, but they're still gonna try and go for it, I guess.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you're in there for life, what else are you gonna lose exactly?
So yeah, I think it's cool, but it depends on the severity. Because if they're more desperate, obviously they're gonna try some more crazy shit.
Yeah, if they don't got nothing to lose, why not? Why not just go all for it?
What if like when you got a prison sentence, you got 20 years in jail, and when you first started, let's say through the first 10 years, no, let's say the first 5 years of your sentence, and you obviously this, with good behavior, you get 2 hours of freedom a day, and so you get to leave the prison for 2 hours every day after you reach your 5-year mark. So starting year 6, you start to get 2 hours of freedom. After 10 years, you get 4 hours of freedom. 6, then the next 6, then 8, all the way. Let's say it maxes out at 8 hours of freedom every day, but you have to report back, and you don't get to choose when you report back. Like it's gonna be like you can be free from, let's say, fucking 8 o'clock till fucking whatever. Is it 2 o'clock? Right? No. Is it 4 o'clock?
4.
So yeah, 4 o'clock.
4.
Like that would be like the maximum. Like, you know what I mean? How do you guys feel about something like a system like that?
You know what, man? I think it. Obviously, I'm not a prison warden. I don't know the logistics behind this, but I feel like whenever they're talking about like prison reform and they got to do all this type of stuff, it's always like bringing back the humanity in a person, like quote unquote, obviously. But
right,
I think in practice, on paper, that sounds really good because it would be like you're letting them out and letting them see either what they're missing or what they could be doing or this or that. Like if, maybe line it up with like job interviews or something. I know motherfuckers probably don't want to do that, but again, you're a prisoner, so deal with it.
Well, it could be like rehabilitation almost, right? Kind of like,
yeah, even when they do like the work stuff, because I'm pretty sure like they do the inmate volunteer firefighters. I'm pretty sure that's something like that too. Like if they want to do that, risk their lives like that. I don't know if it's like counted as freedom, but they're still doing something, So I think if you can supplement it with things to do instead of just go be free, because I mean that just leads to the same conversation. Like if they're really desperate, whether or not they're gonna earn that time, they're probably just like one day like, fuck this, I'm out. I got 2 hours. That's enough to get to Mexico. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the logistics. It sounds pretty fucky, but I think in practice, if it's used the right way, it would be beneficial because it'd be something to look forward to. What freedom is instead of just being locked up.
Yeah, I think definitely it needs a trial run to even see how they would react to it, or like maybe go by a fence. If you don't have nothing too major, then the 2 to 8 hours. yeah, you can just go on and live a life, but you have to come back. This is more of a like you want us to trust you. Well, let's see how much we can trust you. But if you don't, again, I think the punishment needs to be almost frightening, so that way they don't end up. And if they want to try and run, obviously I think it should be like kind of alerted to a lot of the border agencies, like, hey, this guy's out for 8 hours. He's earned this time. Just if he tries to cross, obviously don't let him out. But I feel like it should be maybe be done in a county setting because they're there for less than a year, right? So nothing too crazy is in the county jail as far as them staying there. So I don't know, maybe a trial run between county jails would be a good idea before you do federal. Crazy motherfuckers come out of federal.
We just can't let terrorists have this privilege.
Oh no.
Or rapists.
If you could,
or child molesters.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what? I mean, if they can do the child molesters and that fucking game where they just drop them in the island and let people hunt them.
That's a whole other conversation. I'm down.
Don't get me started.
I'm just saying, if you got 8 hours to try and survive, good luck. And you better be back or you get the death penalty here.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely have to put the rules on them like that. Obviously not like Psycho over here, but you do have to put rules on them.
Okay, so let's say that Art has a little stepson, and my little stepson, he's like, Art, or stepdad Art, or whatever the fuck he calls me, daddy. He's like, oh, I want to buy my dad a gift for Father's Day. And he buys it for him with his own money that he saved up. And then I throw it away when he's not looking. Am I an asshole for that?
You are an asshole, but I understand. Yeah, that's an asshole move, but that ain't your kid, Like, it depends on how much you like him, too. Like, it's just, yeah, man, because if that kid's a little asshole, man, why not? Like, just whatever. I don't need this macaroni art, bro. It burned. Like, I dropped it on the stove. Sorry.
My bad. I slipped and fell in the trash can and shit.
Yeah, it just went into the garbage disposal, dude. I don't know what to tell you.
I think if the little kid's an asshole, then I mean, accidents happen all the time.
If you think it's ugly, you're still an asshole. Like, we're not getting over that fact. You're still an asshole, but I'm not gonna sit here and like preach to you like, hey man, that was messed up. Like, it's fine. Like, if he gonna live through that won't traumatize him.
Okay, so let me ask you guys another question. I'm gonna go ahead and move it on here. Let's say that your significant other goes over to her best friend's house, and her best friend is a girl. And, one thing led to another, and your significant other, for some reason, got dirty. She got all muddy. She fell in a puddle. Fucking, I don't know. She was helping her with the garden. And it got to the point where she had to shower and change. But the best friend doesn't have anything that fits them or doesn't have any clothes, any clean clothes. That's just, the scenario is that they don't have any clothes to give to your girlfriend, right? Mm-hmm. So then she takes a shower, but she puts on her boyfriend's clothes. And she comes home like that. What's your first thought? Like, your girl walks in.
Hey, where the fuck did you get those at?
Word, dude. Like, what's up, man? Were they having a sale at fucking Big Five, or what's up?
Were you just trying it on for me, or I don't know what's going on here.
She walks in some fucking Jordan basketball shorts and some Timbs, bro. And a white beater. I don't even
fuck with Jordan like that. Why are you wearing that
shit? Yeah, I'd be hella suspicious, man.
Some Timbs?
Would you want to hear it though? Like, if she's like, nah, but let me explain. Like, would you let her?
Well, yeah, I would. I mean, if that's the truth, I feel like I'd like to believe her.
Would you accept it right off the cuff?
I probably
I might make a phone call.
That's what I'm saying. I probably would after a little confirmation. You know what I'm saying?
Like, hey, hold on. I just want to make sure she ain't front. Like, who is these? Whose fucking clothes are these?
Yeah. I don't know anyone that's a medium. What's up?
Ain't no mediums over here.
No, that's not me. So you better either find the receipt or find the motherfucker that belongs to.
Did you get robbed and they gave you your clothes or what? I don't understand.
You better have gotten that shit at the police station. That's all I'm saying.
You're a fucking fool.
Yeah, no, like I said, I'd like to believe it, but I'd probably just be like, damn, like, tell me again.
Yeah, I don't know, one more time. Oh, okay. Make sure you don't change the story up.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah. I mean, I guess that's something to laugh about at the end, but that would catch me off guard, dude.